So in Maya, as you can see, you can take many approaches to selecting an object. You can take the direct approach and simply click on an object that you wish to select, but the more complex your model starts to get, not just objects themselves, but also things like bones and handles and all that stuff. You see, it can become pretty difficult to make selections, even if you're using the outliner and the hypergraph. No, I can still go in here and select my ikV handle, but suppose I want to select it from the main menu or the main scene right here. Well, what you can do is you can create an object called a locator, and it's an invisible object that can be used to make selecting certain things like joints or objects that are kind of hard to select, like ikV handles here, a little easier if you're used to working with a direct approach. When you're animating, you just want to grab and move things around, so trying to grab the ikV handle that's nested in here is a little hard to do, but that's what locators are for. So in the main menu here, let's see, where was it? You go to create, and you should see the option that says locator right there. Now when you create the locator, it'll appear at the base of your, it'll appear at the base of your document. So see, this is all it is. It's an invisible object. Well, it's visible here, but when you render it, no one will be able to see it. So I'm just going to move this into place. Now the reason we create these shapes is, again, to make it easier to select objects like the ikV handle here. So once you create our locator, we move it just above the front of the arm right here. Make sure it's aligned. It should be aligned. All you really need to move is the Y and Z axis. At this angle should be good enough. Okay, so in the hypergraph, you'll want to rename it. See, it should still be selected. You should see it says locator. So if you right click on this, you go to rename, and in this exercise they want you to label it arm control. Just enter, and now it's labeled arm control. Okay, last thing we're going to do in this video is lock or freeze its transformation controls. See, if we select this object here, you can see right here in the channels panel, if your channels aren't activated, make sure you activate it. You see translate X, Y, and Z, they're all set to, it's set different from its origin point or its creation point, which is right here at absolute 0. Well, if we want this locator to control the handle here, we'll want this to be 0 for the ikV handle. So this right here will control this, which controls all of this. So if we want to reset everything connected to the ikV handle, we'll want this to be its new origin point. So currently, if I were to hit 0, it would just move back to the area where it was created. But you can reset or freeze the transformation of X, Y, and Z by using this setting here. So let's see, I believe it's under modify, freeze transformations. Actually, I'm going to go to its options here and make sure I reset. There, reset. So you see it's going to freeze, translate, rotate, scale. While it's still selected, when you hit freeze transform, you'll see now its new X, Y, and Z for rotate, scale, transform is absolute 0. So no matter where I move this, if I wanted to go back to 0, I simply just type 0. So that's going to be true for the ikV handle once we parent the ikV handle to the locator.